Going on, dudes and dudettes. So Duke men's basketball coach John Shire did complete an in-home visit with one of the top 5-star players in Jordan Smith Jr. the other day, so that was awesome to see. And he was also named to the National Board of Directors for, I guess it's the Association of Basketball Coaches, which is pretty interesting. Don't know exactly what that entails. Hopefully it just keeps him busy in the off season and not during the season. So either way, congrats to Coach. And then, yeah, good luck to all those guys in the NFL from Duke. There's at least, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 guys. Yeah, about a little more than less than half of what USC has, but USC is a more traditional football school, but yet Duke is still up there with at least 15. So yeah, congrats to all those men out there. And when it comes to PFF's leaders after week 1, this was after the first game for Duke. Darian Mensah, the quarterback, was up there with his grade at 94.0, so congrats to him. And then some recruiting information: a 4-star cornerback at Monterey Jackson looks like he set up visits with contenders, and looks like Duke was pictured in there, so that was cool. And then the women's soccer team did defeat a team 9-0. I believe they were VMI. Don't know exactly what that school was, but yeah, they destroyed them. And then after last week, they had an ACC co-offensive player of the week in Devin Lynch, and an ACC defensive player of the week in Cam Holler. And the women's volleyball team did defeat 3-1. I believe that was Alabama State. Yeah, Alabama State 3-1. So yeah, that was pretty good to see. And then when it comes to the men's football team, yeah, sadly, so they were only losing by like 1, I think, at halftime. That's at least up until the point I watched it, and I just felt like, yeah, this doesn't look good, because they're kind of beating themselves up to that point. They had a chance to go up at least by a score by halftime, but yet they're only down by 1 point, and then I just felt like something bad was going to happen. And of course, when I went back to the game later, it was pretty bad. I think at the end of 3 quarters, they were still close. It was 28-19 Illinois, but then the final score ended up being 45-19 Illinois. So yeah, they definitely stepped up against Duke. And yeah, I'm pretty sure, I still have not gone back to watch the ends of that game, but I'm pretty sure some more mistakes and turnovers led to Illinois with some easy scoring chances. But I guess the only positive note from this game was their defensive edge. Vincent Anthony Jr. was named on the PFF Team of the Week for Week 2, and he was also named the ACC Defensive Lineman of the Week, so that was pretty good for him. But yeah, we got to move on. Next game is Tulane, September 13th on ESPN2, obviously against Darian Mensah's old team. And then the game time for North Carolina State for Saturday, September 20th. It's going to be at 4 p.m. on ESPN2 as well. So yeah, we'll see what Darian Mensah could do against his old team in Tulane. I believe that's on the road as well over there. So yeah, it's going to be a big time matchup. Hopefully Duke can pull out a victory.